faster than the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Southern California. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
All right.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Already.
Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start. Not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read in this case, The defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
First carry here from Kyren Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Stafford now on second down. Christian Harris. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. We'll talk things over before third down. Quickly on the RPO, batted away, and that's incomplete. They try to get the ball out quickly. The defense was ready, and it brings up fourth down. So it's fourth down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. We won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 12-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And a good push defensively. They're going to get it down back at the 10.
You, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go play action with Stroud. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. Oh, you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
So on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On first down, Stafford to the left side, and Adams has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 2. Out of the gun, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and complete the chains.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll go again with Williams. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? If they're able to do that here, they tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the quick, right?
Schultz, the motion man. Inside the 30. And he will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Returning is Tutu Atwell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
After being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 35, here's second and a yard. It's another run here for Williams. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, L.A.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A give left side. Here's Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Throwing, Stafford. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Third and 5.
Set! Yellow 80! Yellow 80!
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Hardy now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will get out in front 17-7.
Texans 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Braden Fisk taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on first and second down are what led to that result on third. They were forced into an obvious passing situation on third and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set. Tonight.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 5.
That's on the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
He'll come up now for second down and 4.
Set. Waiting. Alert.
Kill.
Like 7. Liberty hot.
On the carry is Williams. He's inside the 30. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone.
It's a gain of 42
What a run by Williams. 42 yards.
I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second and 5.
White. Check. Set. Pretty hot.
Back to throw. Stafford. It's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. This drive is going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So not White first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
20.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams. For Adams, it's career touchdown number 104. Third amongst active players, but his first as an LA Ram.
Texans 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this will be incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. They've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Second and 10. Here's a give running left with Mixon.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Oh, and
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A give. And here comes Williams. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
10, 180, middle.
Off play action. It's Stafford. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 16.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up third and real long.
Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And now it's fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Here comes Smith on the return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And Let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Second down throw for Stroud. Cross right side to the tight end, Kmet. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 5. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
It's third and 4.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big-time play for Houston. 36 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Chubb. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
He'll try and run with Mixon. And he cannot get free. Only a yard to the 3. Forcing fourth down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here's Atwell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down as the tackle stayed just shy of the 40.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
First down, Stafford. flush to his right. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
This is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete. There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Stafford. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set. Waiting. Holding.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That caught by Davis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air again. Stafford. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Only quick, right?
On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he is out of bounds at 45. Give him 14 on that one. First down for Houston.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get...
And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
31, Texans 17. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35. He'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Stafford out quick to Adams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
First down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, here's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone.
And he'll take it on in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, L.A. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud. That's to the tight end, Kmet. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down.
All right.
A run here with Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 27-yard line. 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's to the left side. Caught by Noel. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
A first down throw for Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
12 yards.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Trying the left side, here goes Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go 20!
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Adams. Touchdown Rams. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams tack on one more to their lead.
17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. At 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 42-yard
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Back to throw. Stroud. They try to work the screen with mixes.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handling. Number 2, they have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2nd and 7. Throwing is Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. He's got a man. That's Noah. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion now, it's Collins. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Fairbury, good on the point after. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer.
Texans 24.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Double set. 180. Hey.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. 180.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Rams. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL